Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot, and happy super blue moon. So I wasn't really prepared to do a reading today, but because I realized what today was, I wanted to give you guys an extra special message. I have the 3 moonstones here. I think this is rainbow, but I have the 3, these are the only moonstones I have right now, so that's why there's only 3 categories, but I wanted to get a special message for you from Spirit, from the universe. So the topic is mysterious message from Spirit. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I was called to that title. That's just what I heard in my head. So we're going to get that for you, and I hope that it ends up resonating and meaning something very powerful for you. Being that it's mysterious, it might not make sense at first, so just like put a little star next to it, but that's exactly what we're going to get, and I'll get some different decks than I normally use. So I don't know much about astrology or planetary involvement, but yeah, if you guys are interested to know about the powerful event that is today, I hope that you're able to look it up or to go out and enjoy it. So the 3 moonstone options we have are: number 1, the rough moonstone. Number 2, group number 2 is the sphere, and I believe this is rainbow. And the 3rd option, group number 3, is the palm stone, or I think this is no, not a palm stone, like the worry stone, I think, maybe little thumb stone. Okay, so take as much time as you need. Timestamps are below, and whenever you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 1, which is the rough moonstone. So as you guys can see, just real quick, I wanted to say I'm going to be doing different camera angles depending on the day, depending on the energy. So yeah, I'll be doing a mix. I've been reading the comments. I've been getting mixed messages about the camera angles, but just please know that I'm going to be using a variety. So I can't always please everybody, but I'm going to, just mix it up. So Spirit, this reading is for group number 1, rough moonstone. Please provide us clear guided messages. Thank you. Okay, so your mysterious message. I'm going to get from several decks I did mention in the intro. Spirit, for group number 1, our rough moonstone, what is your mysterious message for them? Spirit, cosmos, moon. Okay, that is certainly mysterious, for those that don't know the major arcana, it might kind of look a little scary to see this card. We have the death card. Okay, so I'm actually going to draw some other cards from different decks that I have here. I have to get the name of this one. I think it's Alchemy Elements. Spirit, Cosmos, Universe, Moon. Do you have a message for group number 1, please? Okay, they got that immediately. Whoa, that's amazing to me. Okay, amazing. This looks like pretty much the exact same message to me. Land, tree, earth. This is you in your little pod. That is, you're in some kind of rebirth capsule, it looks like. I'll get a couple more. This is the Golden Tarot. Just gonna get 4 cards, I think. The 2 of Cups. And then this one, the final one, is Queen of the Moon Oracle. Resilience. Okay. So yeah, we're going to leave it in these 4 cards. I don't normally do this format, but I thought it would be kind of interesting. So your mysterious message, group number 1, let's center that. Okay. So your mysterious message, again, there's going to be some information that maybe won't resonate fully, or it's not going to align right away. But your mysterious message from Spirit and from everyone is basically that you are currently entering into a state of rebirth, or you're still kind of in that state of rebirth from whenever it was that you entered it. Okay, so here with the Death card, the Major Arcana, it is showing the sun rising over here to show that this is you. This is the energy of your own rebirth in terms of spirituality, in terms of even physically, in terms of mentally. This is an overall all-encompassing type of a rebirth. The most interesting thing to me is this card. Okay, so there you are beneath the surface of things, holding yourself in the little sort of fetal position there, and you can see the sprouts coming up. this is a waiting period. I think that this is a mysterious message for you guys because, again, a lot of you might not realize that you're in this state of rebirth. It's going to feel slow. It's going to feel really just undetectable for a certain amount of time. But trust that this is what's happening currently. You guys are going to wake up at a certain point into the near future, and you're going to recognize the newness of your life, the newness of your perspective. With this Two of Cups over here, it's a really beautiful kind of nurturing energy of the masculine and feminine. That's kind of what I'm feeling there. And I can probably clarify that one. But the resilience card, I think, is more obvious to say that this is you, that you have come so far, that you have carried all of the different types of burdens on your back, and it's time to finally set them down. Their spirit and universe is reminding you that you are resilient, that you have gone through many things, many battles, even ones that are unseen. So for a lot of you, if you're, I don't know, like star seeds, or if there's like some things I want to say right now, but it's going to come off really weird, but I guess that's the point. Some of you, if your energy somehow is existing on another plane, you know, sort of like another timeline or another existence and dimension. I don't really know how it works. But you're going to feel tired because you've been sort of like, I heard this term before, space wars. Like you're going to feel extra tired because on some level, I feel like your energy, your spirit is somewhere else too, has been kind of fighting these battles in a mysterious way. And it's reflecting what you've done here. So whether this was your past lifetime, or maybe there is some part of your consciousness that's elsewhere, I don't know how that's possible, but you know, anything's possible. This is why a lot of the times that you probably have been tired in a spiritual sense. So yeah, that is also coming to an end. Can we just have some information, Spirit, on the Two of Cups and how this is relating to their message, please? So we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is more about your own energy. You're going to be meeting yourself when it comes to your passion. So when you wake up from this, whatever you want to call it, slumber, or this growth period, what you're going to wake up to is this fiery, passionate start for yourself and your life. This is going to hit you as a surprise. Again, this is a mysterious message, so I cannot tell you what it is, but I can tell you that it is coming soon. I did get the number 3. There was even like a month involved, March, but this could have been with a past March that you have experienced. So this is coming for you. This could be a new creative project. It could be a way of your reinventing yourself. It could be a business idea. It could be yeah, anything with your passions, especially creativity, or not just creativity, but just, again, like a spark of passion for life, like the life force within you. Let me see what else I want to get. Can you give us another message, please? Mysterious message for group number 1. Nourishment. Okay. So there, that I feel like is definitely some advice for you guys, and it's funny that it's on top of the resilience card. So basically, as you can see, they're saying take care of yourself. They're saying that you cannot continue the path forward, especially holding something so heavy, if you are not properly taking care of yourself in a way of the physical balance, especially, you know how it is, like sleeping, like just the simple thing of sleeping right, and taking care of your physical body in any way, especially here they're showing the different foods and stuff, just anything to nourish you. So I'm feeling like some of you could have some maybe vitamin imbalances or deficiencies or something. So obviously this is not medical advice, but if it is the case where you're feeling kind of depleted physically, you know, this is a mysterious message for you, is that you have to really begin to become more in tune with your own physical body and really looking within in terms of your own balance. So balance is spiritual and mental, but physically we must be in balance. So maybe, I don't know, maybe like get yourself checked out, or, you know, just kind of look into different things, maybe not only medications, obviously, but different things like supplements, or different things with your diet that you can do to really enrich your body. It's going to make the world of a difference, okay? The opposite is also true. I know a lot of people, and myself as well, we have like inflammation issues with certain foods. We become lethargic, fatigued, and we basically are allergic to certain things. So that's something here to really look into. I think that it's going to really go hand in hand with the mind, body, spirit rebirthing here. It's going to be really, again, like a night and day difference. Let's do a couple more, and then I think that's it. What can I get for you? Spirit, can you give us any more messages, mysterious messages for group number 1? Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups very obviously landing in the reverse. I feel like here they're talking about finding home, and that is a bit of a mysterious message, because it definitely sounds like something starseed-like. Yeah, so I did kind of briefly mention that earlier when I talked about your consciousness being elsewhere. Some of you might identify as a starseed. I really don't know too much about it. However, I feel like the concept of home is really going to resonate with most of you, like a good 90% of you. It looks to me like here you're searching for home. So if it resonates with you, definitely look up different things with starseeds, and you might even want to look into your Akashic records. The link is always in my description for Kaylee. She's an Akashic records reader, and it's an incredible reading if you're interested about your origins and just, yeah, like where you came from, your psychic abilities. I'll link below my reading for the what are your special abilities as well. So yeah, finding home, you might feel out of place, you might feel just kind of weird and wonky on earth or in your path or even around certain people, most people. So it's going to take some time to find your soul tribe and your soul family. Some of you, if you have found them, that's wonderful. Others of you, if you haven't found people or a place that you feel like you belong, just have hope, because you are meant to have that. It just takes time. For me, it took me most of my life to finally find that, and it's always worth it, I feel. Can we have a final message, please, for group number 1? Thank you. Very nice, very nice. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay, really beautiful. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So it's like destiny and movement together, right? So another thing is here that I'm seeing is your spirit guides, okay? So they're coming through and they're wanting to talk to you. They're really wanting to kind of sneak through in a way. Your guides and your angels, and really any force, any invisible force, is going to be entering into your life in the next week, in the span of the next couple of days to the week, and they're going to be giving you direct messages, and you're going to probably think that you're losing your mind. I say that a lot, but that's something we often go through as spiritual people. So they're going to be coming through, giving you these messages, and I would recommend to probably write them down so that you can maybe figure them out as you go along. They're not going to make sense at first. They're going to probably be symbolic messages, even physical messages, even, you know, just little things that are kind of poking at you and nudging you, and you're like, what's going on here, right? So anything that weird happens today and for the rest of like the next couple of days or the week, definitely write it down, note it down, and you can revisit it. And when you look back at it, you're going to see that it makes a lot more sense. So that's the last thing that I'm seeing for you guys. It just seems that there's going to be this correspondence, communication. In my deck, I drew these wands as paper airplanes. So it's like almost like if you receive a message, it's written and you can actually unfold it and read it. Some of you, it could be through dreams as well, but you know, whatever the case is, everyone is going to be receiving, in this group, is going to be receiving some strange messages this week. Let me know what happens with that, because that would be really cool to see. But that is what I'm seeing for you guys in group number 1. I don't know if I talked too fast, because sorry, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't prepared to do this reading, but the super blue moon energy got me. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 2, which is the Sphere Rainbow Moonstone. Real quick, I just wanted to say, yeah, I'm going to be doing different camera angles. Some people were concerned and missing the cards, but don't worry, everyone. I'm going to be doing a variety of things. So yeah, it'll look different from time to time. Spirit, this reading is for group 2, please. And their mysterious message. Thank you, thank you. So I'm going to draw from different decks. I'm going to get from at least 4. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Spirit, can you please give us your mysterious message? Spirit, Universe, Cosmos, Moon, can you please give us a mysterious message for group number 2? Anything meaningful to them? Thank you. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups. A lot of releasing going on there. I need to get the other decks. So this one I think is called the Elemental Alchemy. I always forget. It's a really interesting deck. Spirit, can you please give us a message? Spirit and Cosmos and Universe. It's kind of giant though. Hold on. Too big. My hand is tired. Interesting. So it's pretty simple. Fire, candle, moon. Let me do just one more because I need a little bit more. To me, this looks like a ring. And then you got sky, wind, and sun. Kind of a really nice combo there. Okay, and then we're going to get one from the Golden Tarot. Spirit, can you please give us a message for group number 2? We have the Hierophant. You're getting a very ethereal message here. What I'm picking up on immediately, group number 2, I feel like there is some higher level guide that's trying to speak to you directly through this reading, through these cards. And one final draw, please. Thank you. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Oop. Yeah, this is absolutely this is such a powerful message. I need to take a second here. Ooh, okay. All right, so group 2, I really, this is beautiful. Sorry if it's crooked, I can't really tell. This is beautiful. I'm really in awe of what I am seeing here. Basically, this is one of your high frequency guides, angels, or whoever is coming through. I don't know if it's necessarily a guide that you have forever, but some being is coming through to talk to you. I feel like that's the Hierophant card right now, watching over you. And, you know, whoever this is, they can see that there's some suffering that you're going through right now, or that you have been going through. And obviously, you know, they're wanting to guide you. They're wanting to help you. Specifically, they're wanting to show you the way in a sort of a gentle, compassionate way, but at the same time, they're very much direct and trying to just show you this is the clarity that you need. Over here, I feel like this is 2 beating hearts in a way. Like I said, this looks like an eye and a ring to me, fire, candle, and moon. And here, this is sky, wind, and sun. This looks like the heart to me, just because of the pink and all of the feathers, or, you know, whatever this is. And these almost look like, I feel like they look like seeds or embryos or something like that. So there's a lot going on here. I feel like this is actually, to me, kind of looking like your eyes and your vision. And there's 2 different sides to things. And I'll get back to this in a moment. But the 5 of Cups is really showing that sense of wanting to release, wanting to let go of grief, wanting to really surrender, actually, and just completely let go of all of this stuff, to just be freed of the chains and of that heaviness, of the darkness, the black cloak, as you can see. And so I think that this mysterious message for you has to do with the guidance that you are following or will be given, and therefore follow afterwards. All you really need to do is surrender. That is not an easy thing to do, but it is a direct and, I guess, a simple message. So to surrender means we have to be willing, we have to be ready, we have to have faith. There's a lot involved, but once you are ready, it's just a matter of doing it. Just do it. That's what it is. It's an action. So you can think of it as this heavy black cloak that is over your shoulders, and you're just so ready, and all of a sudden you just release it. You just let it fall. That's what I think is going on here. Spirit, can we have some clarification for these 2 cards, just what's going on there? Some of them are more detailed. This one is not as much, so let's see. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's pretty much kind of the same thing. There's a lot of aspects of mental health that are coming through here. And I do think that you guys, if you are struggling with stuff specifically with mental health, I do feel as though there's a huge spiritual component to your mental health, meaning that if you are suffering through mental health issues, that a big part of why is actually because of a spiritual misalignment. That does make sense. I've gone through that same thing. So if we are disconnected from spirit, from our guides, from ourselves, we're going to be basically miserable. I learned that a while ago, where when I would kind of lose myself in my own imbalances, my own kind of whatever, like bad behaviors, I recognized that all of a sudden I felt I was disconnected from God. I'll say God because that's just my beliefs. I felt I was disconnected, and I would be like, whoa, what just happened there? You know, it's like we lose ourselves. So I think that's what's happening here for a lot of you, is that although physical and mental health and like everything is all connecting, I think that the biggest thing here that is causing some problems for you is just simply your spirituality. Plain and simple, just spirituality and your connection to higher power, whatever that looks like for you guys. So that is your message. That's what I'm feeling. Let's just grab another card. Do we have any other final messages for them, please? Group 2. So we have the Ten of Swords and the Death card, really beautiful cards here. The Ten of Swords indicating that you guys are going to have the cycle come to an end, basically, and you are going to receive a harsh kind of awakening in a way. Don't worry, it's nothing terrible. It's just going to shock you a little bit. Sometimes we need that. I can recall, this is not funny, but I'm sorry, but I can recall where the only way to wake me up, and my guides and divine knew this, I had to actually have, basically I had to get yelled at, literally get yelled at multiple times, because I guess I was stubborn and it took me forever to understand, and I finally woke up. But, for you guys, this particular message has to come through in a way that is loud. I was drawn to the dog kind of yelling at the person here. So yeah, this message does have to hit you in a way that is not gentle. I would like to say, yeah, we're only going to be treated very gently, patiently, compassionately. Sometimes we need a little bit more than that. And you can see here, this Death card looks really different from the Rider-Waite. You can see the angels here kind of almost like pulling you awake. You might not want to wake up in a sense. And I respect that, it's up to you guys. But Spirit, however, is kind of like saying, hey, like, I'm going to really give you an alarm clock now. Like, I'm going to nudge you. I'm going to push you. I'm going to pull you. I'm going to really blare the radio to wake you up and throw open the windows. They're going to do this in a way that you need it. It might not be pleasant, but you're going to need this. So try not to worry, because ultimately this is going to be good for you, as you can see, but you have to be willing. You have to have this cooperation with your guides and with, the universe and with yourself. And if you are not ready, it's going to be difficult. But all I can recommend to you is just be open-minded, because again, I've gone through this. I know it's not great, but I can tell you that yes, it is worth it. So that's all I can say for now. So to be continued. That's what I'm seeing. Again, this is meant to be a mysterious message, but I hope that it resonated. Thank you guys, sending you blessings, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 3. Okay, so let's get the message for you. I actually got cut off by mistake, but let's keep going. Spirit, this is for group number 3. Again, I think that's the worry stone. Please provide us clear guided messages. Thank you. Just real quick, if I forgot to say this in the intro, as you can see, I'm going to be using a variety of camera angles because I've been getting some mixed reviews, but thank you guys. So Spirit, for group number 3, what is your mysterious message for them at this time? I'm going to be using 4 different decks for this. Group 3. Okay, this is immediately to me mysterious, like definitely. You see the actual moon there in the background. and the fact that there's something that you physically and literally cannot see in this card. So I'm going to get one from here. This is the Alchemy Elemental, I believe. Spirit, Spirit and Cosmos and Universe and Moon. What is your message, please, for group number 3, our final group? Sorry, it's really big. I can't shuffle that well. Oof. I don't even know what this is, but this looks beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to grab from the Golden Tarot. Spirit, can we please have a message, mysterious message for group 3? Thank you. We have the King of Wands and we have Temperance. And then finally, this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Can we please have a message for group number 3? We have Focus. This is really nice. Wow, 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 wow. Because what I'm seeing here is your intense power. And again, you might not be aware that you even have this at all. So talk about mysterious, right? You guys are the mysterious ones. There is a part of you that is living beneath the surface, kind of like this card here, where she's beneath what it looks like water. You guys are still in hiding. And that doesn't mean you're doing it on purpose either. There's a part of you that is still dormant. I don't want to say completely asleep, but there is a part of you that is really just completely still beneath the surface and waiting to come out. And I don't know if you have to take action with this, but what I can tell you that will hopefully jumpstart something here, if that's what you want to come out, you have to be able to see it. So the Two of Swords is showing the fact that you cannot see this side of yourself. And as I am explaining this, you might even be thinking to yourself, this doesn't resonate with me at all. This is not who I am. That's the point of this reading. You are the King of Wands, obviously regardless of gender. You are this fiery, passionate leader. And you might not see yourself as that at all. And I can totally, relate to that. Sometimes these things take years to be able to see our potential. But what Spirit and the universe is telling you now is that in order for you to really grow into this person, you have to have the first step, the very, very first step, which is seeing yourself as this person. If you have trouble doing that, if you're refusing to do that, then that is something you have to take up with yourself. It's kind of like an inner bully, basically, saying like, oh, you're never going to be this person. But you have to face that voice and really work with it because, again, this is your truth. All right, so the Two of Swords, it's going to differ. Everyone's going to differ in the level that they're ready and willing to put those swords down. Because some of you, it might be stubbornness. Others of you, it might be fear. Others of you, it might be defensiveness. There's different reasons why we block ourselves, because that's exactly what this is, a blockage. And others of you, it might just be unawareness. Maybe you're just simply not aware that there is this thing within you. So speaking of the fire within you, look at this. It says fire, tribal fire, and moon. And the fact that I'm kind of blown away that there's the fire matching here. I never use these cards on my channel, but here it is. Okay. Again, speaking of the fact that you have this inner fire within you, there is a humility, which is nice with the King of Wands. Sometimes I get King of Wands in different ways, but I am seeing humility. And over here with the Temperance card, this is showing that if you were to step into your leadership skills or abilities, I think that you would be a really compassionate and balanced and patient leader. So whether this is just with yourself or the good of others, even if it's in a small group or a very large group, such as the collective, either way, you have the focus and the innovativeness in order to, is that a word? In order to create this powerful future. You can see the butterfly. I don't know what the meaning of a blue butterfly is exactly. There could be an actual, standard meaning. But to me, I always think of metamorphosis, and it also could be something with expression and truth, being that it's blue. Maybe it's your throat chakra. Here the eyes are closed also, and it's matching, but it's in a different way. So here you're rising from the surface of the water and you're becoming born, and something incredible happens when we emerge from the surface of the depths of the water, right? So again, it's going to be this totally new level of recognition, consciousness, connection. It's going to be so powerful. And what's really funny to me is that the stone you picked is like completely unassuming. It's so cute and small and like, you know, modest. I feel like that's the energy of you guys's like the stream here, is maybe you just do not see yourself as that, and you are quite kind, and maybe, I don't know if you're shy, but yeah, it's just like this energy of let's keep to ourselves for now. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm gonna just get a couple more messages for you. Yours was actually, I think, the least mysterious. It was very direct in my view, but the reason it's mysterious is because you guys might not resonate with it now, like I said. Can we have a final message for group 3? Wow, that's really pretty and just very simple. Sky, rainbow, moon. I kind of felt like this was you using your voice. That's another reason why this might be a mysterious message for you. You might maybe not see yourself as people to speak your voice, to speak aloud. So whether that's through the written word or the spoken word or the, I guess like if you're singing, there could be any number of ways to speak your voice into the world. Some of you, if you had any passing ideas for that, you know, whether it was something online, you know, it could be like a podcast, it could be YouTube, it could be, some of you might have even thought like a career having to do with your voice, maybe. But then I think that at a younger age, or just in general, maybe as you got older, you kind of just let it go for other reasons. Maybe you thought it was too out there, maybe you didn't think it was practical, whatever the case is. Yeah, so using your voice in any way. I feel like these are sound waves. That's what it looked like to me. And look how beautifully balanced it is. I know that's supposed to be the moon in there, but yeah. Rainbow meaning harmony. All of these beautiful colors. You're speaking from the heart. And your voice is incredibly original. So that is your message. I think that that's the first step, is to open yourself up to maybe this is right. You know, like what if she's right, kind of a thing. And then who knows in what amount of time it could differ, but in some amount of time, you might be able to see that you are meant to speak your voice and your leadership into the world. And the effect that that's going to have is really powerful. The focus here, this is talking about your bright and brilliant ideas as well, which could be very much related to you using your voice. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it there because this is just so powerful and quite direct. Okay, let me just get one final card. Any final message for them? We have the Two of Pentacles, so it's very similar. You see, the 2 and 2 there together. Maybe 22 is some of you guys' life numbers or life path numbers or whatever. I don't know much about it. But I think the 22 numerology is supposed to be gold, but that does mean that you have like a really, really high potential. But anyway, this is similar. Two of Pentacles means you have to make a decision, or you have to decide for yourself if that's what you even want. Is it worth it? You know, something about worthiness came up, not just about yourselves, but about the path, because yes, it does take a lot of hard work and dedication. It's up to you. It's completely up to you if you want to, you know, really step into your potential of what I am seeing. So maybe let me know your thoughts on this, and you can always come back and comment later on. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for now. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I hope that this was helpful. And sending you blessings, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.